this is JP with Central Idaho Mountain Weather. It's June 24th, 2025, looking at some isolated thunder showers from the Wood River Valley on Sunday. Some were producing hail out there. And if you're still enjoying this broadcast, you have to do a one-time donation, or even better, sign up for that monthly sustaining membership. Looks like I'm a little out of, there we go. All right, this week we got a mix of clouds and sun throughout the week. It's mostly going to be a nice week for good weather. That means no showers. The best chance, we got a little bit of activity today and more so possibly on Thursday. Looks like it's going to be isolated to the mountains. We got a warming trend too, so it's going to get pretty hot out there, especially by next week. Let's start by doing a run around with the current fires in the Central Mountains area. I'm going to include Boise in this. So we're going to start out with the Hot Spring Fire. This is west of Adrian. This was reported last night around 1. You can see this is showing hot spots. It's been acreage is updated to about 200 acres. This is near the Wahi River. Just north of there, it is somewhat of a hillside here, so it looks like the road is next to the river and possibly started there and worked its way up this hillside to the butte on top. So it looks like it's all mostly sagebrush, so that could travel fairly quickly as the daytime heating picks up today. I imagine there's resources on this. There's not really showing me much information besides that. All right, now zooming back over to Joel's Gulch Fire. North of Stanley is 70% contained. Still doing some mop up there. I guess there was some light smoke on the fire yesterday, so they're continuing to keep an eye on that so it doesn't get too big out there as we get warmer days and better sunshine. Looking around at the satellite this morning, you could see some moisture working its way up to the north from the Great Basin. That'll bring in some chance of rain showers today, but not really looking like too much except for the eastern mountains. We'll start out the Her here. So it looks like we might just have some virga in the white clouds and eastern boulders. Not too much going on, especially and moving into tomorrow looks even nicer. If we look at the NAM's pulling up a little bit more moisture out of that kind of northern edge of the boulders, southern edge of the white clouds area. That looks like today and Thursday is going to be like more showery activity in the white clouds and boulders. Looking at the temperatures for Haley, it's going to start getting warmer each day to the 80s again, and by the weekend, by Sunday, it'll be in the mid 80s. Next week, it's going to be pushing 90 degrees. And looking at the GFS 500 millibar anomaly, you can see there is, put this into motion. So you can see we are slowly working towards zonal flow, kind of mostly in high pressure until Thursday when you got this little trough that's going to be coming through that could give us a chance for some showery activity. By the weekend, we're in zonal flow with high pressure ridging building in and really ridging for next beginning of next week. Really not looking at any showery, or I shouldn't say showery activities. We can have some daytime heating with thunderstorms, but no significant weather patterns coming in till after the 4th of July. And that's kind of into the future radar. And just to break it down a little bit more for you, if you're still hanging on out there. So we have that big elongated trough that's kind of breaking up and moving its way east today. And then we have another mini shortwave trough coming through for Thursday that might bring us some of that showery activity. Before moving back to more of a zonal flow, and I'll that'll keep things pretty stagnant for us over the next week until it starts building into that high pressure ridge for nice, sunny, warm days. Maybe breaking some records out there. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it as it gets closer.